All right. Well, coming off of plans last week to open up a store in New York, now, and GoPuff is saying they are going to open up, they're going to attack the Northeast market and even potentially open up stores. According to Grocery Dive, GoPuff officially launched its 30-minute instant delivery service in New York on Wednesday with a footprint that includes more than a dozen micro warehouses located in Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, and Queens. I think there's a fifth borough in there, but I'm not a good New Yorker. And that also includes, like I said before, an unspecified, which Anne was very keen, and she's probably going to talk about this, an unspecified number of retail stores that also offer walk-in service and fulfill delivery orders, similar to how we discussed San Francisco last week. And GoPuff just keeps puffing away here. Announcements. What are you thinking?
Yes, they are going to open in Staten Island, the fifth borough, but they haven't expanded there yet. Staten Island, unfortunately, like in most cases, is last to get all of the.
It's the redheaded fifth stepchild of the Manhattan boroughs. Yeah, right.
Okay, so I'll admit, first again, when you see this news, another instant delivery company opening up a bunch of stores, how many places can one geography handle? It's like there's news coming out every day. So I was curious, because I think that this is really going to be a disruptor for the bodegas, right? Like this is changing things up for the New Yorkers who are used to walking down to the corner to get, a roll of toilet paper and a pack of Mentos. So I think that, when I researched, there's 8,000 bodegas in the city right now. 8,000 like confirmed bodegas. That number like can expand up depending on who you're talking to, like 14,000 to 16,000 in all five boroughs. Now, in some parts of Brooklyn specifically, there are 57 bodegas, Chris, for every one grocery store.
That's crazy.
I know, it's insane. Now, what that tells me, though, is that when you put something like GoPuff in here and you are able to serve the customer who is digital savvy, who's going to order their groceries and convenience items through the app, and it's while you have that warehouse, you also have a storefront there that's able to serve the traditional bodega customer, and they can come in and order their stuff and get groceries and convenience items. Key words there. Two things that they are not currently able to do at the scale or with the current environment of the bodegas and grocery stores. I think this is going to be really big for GoPuff. It's a huge opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, and you have lived there. I mean, doesn't it take like 10 minutes just to get out of your high-rise apartment? Like just to take the elevator down to the basement? Like
in some cases.
So it seems like it's totally makes sense.
Probably not in the nice apartments in New York, but yes. Right. And all the ones that I was living in. Yes.
Yeah. Right. I'm with you though. I mean, I'm getting to the point with GoPuff where I'm either thinking this is the next big thing, like the next big thing on the scale of like Amazon 10 years down the line, or it's going to be the biggest flame out we've ever seen. But I'm starting to be I'm taking the opinion on the former. Like I just think psychologically the need state is there for the reasons you're describing. Yeah. And unlike Instacart, which we talked about, their model isn't going to feel the pressure that Instacart and DoorDash's is from the grocers because they're doing this all themselves. They're going direct with their model.
Right.
And that hill of 30 minutes or less for things you desperately need feels like something that is defensible to me. Mm-hmm. Like even today, I was at the hotel and I'm going, they didn't have a mini bar. And I'm like, well, Jesus, why doesn't GoPuff just put their micro warehouses in the hotels and service the entire community and anyone who has a quick need in the hotel that minute? Like,
right.
The appetite is there for people if you find the right context for when you want to do this. Right. So yeah, I'm all in on this company right now. I don't know why I feel a little uneasy other than just like a gut feeling and some rationale that I just threw out, but I don't know, man. And what do you think? Last word.
I still don't understand why we don't know which stores have retail locations because apparently they're open. So
yeah, that's so weird.
Somebody in New York will just go around and, make a day of it, going to all five boroughs and checking on these illustrious GoPuff warehouses that supposedly have retail storefronts and can take a picture. Omni Talk would be forever in your debt. So
yeah, we'll have to check it out. Maybe we go to NRF too, see if we can find one of these stores. I'd love to do that. Yeah, that'd be awesome.